In ARK there are many ways to play, from living in a tiny rat hole as a solo, or living in a massive cave with all your boys. You have seen people building rat holes, caves, and even on the back of platform saddles, but I want to try something different and unique, living from a skiff. Yes, you heard that right, I'm going to solo survive from the back of a skiff on a really populated server. Let's see if we can survive the entire wipe solo on a skiff. So let's begin the video where most wipes start, on Gen 2, getting the basic stuff going. Right, we're starting fresh about how many hours later? Probably about 6 hours later, which is not even too bad of a disadvantage. And my goal for this wipe is to live off of the back of a skiff. You've seen people doing it with mosasaurs, you've seen people doing it with all sorts of stuff. I want to live off of the back of a skiff. So yeah, it'll be interesting. I don't think stalkers are enabled, so I'm just going to farm loads on Gen 2 and then go over to a different map, get a PT, get a starter base going, and we're looking good. Actually, probably get a Maywing. Maywings are going to be better right now. So you're probably thinking, getting a skiff sounds pretty hard, especially on a freshly wiped server, which on this server you need to get level 120, and it actually unlocks the engram when you hit 120. So I need to complete Alpha Rockwell, and then I can farm for the skiff. It's going to be a grind, but well worth it. Someone's forges here. Might actually be a good idea to demo these, because if I can get some metal right now for a smithy and that. Oh, nice. I can. Oh, 119 too. It's a good little start, that. That can get me my smithy and all that up straight away. Now I can place the forges on myself, for myself, and have some burning away whilst I'm doing other stuff on other parts of the server. And then we'll be looking good. Oh, yeah, fabby, bro. I'm literally getting fabbies right now. Lucky enough, I did get away safely, and I still had all the materials that I had farmed on Gen 2. Now I'm going to go over to Lost Islands to get a Maywing, and then farm some drops and see what we can get. There we go, it's out. My PT that I used to get over here just got killed by a hyenodon, and the hyenodons must be really close because the PT was actually very close. But doesn't matter because we got the Maywing that we needed. Not a terrible level, but not the best level. It doesn't really matter too much. Oh, I gotta wait for a level for one weight, and then I'm gonna set up some forges. Then hopefully try get a mining drill, and then once I got a mining drill, I can get level 100. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I knew gold drops were broken on this server. Well, not even broken, but you got a chance of getting a good shotgun, bro. I get a 2. That's good enough to do center boss fight easily, easily. Oh my god! Let's go. So I believe there's like a 10% chance of you actually getting a shotgun out of a gold drop. So me getting that out my first gold drop of the wipe is kind of huge, and it's going to help me advance a lot quicker. I came over to Crystal Isles to get the resources that I needed, like oil, silica pearls, bat pearls, all the resources really. And I found a level 145 snow owl that was actually trapped. So I'm just going to tame it because you never know, I might need a snow owl later down the line. There we go, last try. Oh, that is beautiful. Snow, white HP. I'm not too sure if that's tragic for a snow or what, but I'm just going to use it to heal tame, so don't even matter. And it was already trapped, so even better. Now I need to get some black bells, oil. I've already got the silica pearls, and then I'm good. And the whips early game are probably the most important thing, as you can just whip the weapon out of the guy's hand that you're fighting, and I just think they're just one of the most useful things on the game, to be honest. So I needed to get that silk. Oh yeah, and I'm not going to forget about the polymer that I farmed from the mantises. Honestly, you get quite a bit, not too much though. If you want to get thousands upon thousands, obviously just go to the poly trench on aberration. Because I was on all the farming runs, I came straight over to extinction, and I was actually going to get loads of electronics, and I would also get loads of oil and scrap metal from it, which is decent. I then crafted up a miner drill and came straight over to Island to get that level 100, obviously just farming the trees with a 2x and a 4x. And that's how easy it is to get level 100, literally just get a mining drill, come over to the redwoods on Island with a 2x and a 4x. I don't know what my Maven's doing. Don't want to jump, does it? I don't understand this game sometimes. It's so laggy, but yeah. Level 100 heavy turrets. I'm going to stay over here for a little bit longer and get some more trees because I need to get level 120 as quick as possible, and I need to do Alpha Rockwell in a bit, obviously. But yeah, if I can get like level 102 maybe from this would be good. Continuing off the farming, I went to get some keratin or whatever it's called. I still don't know how to pronounce it after 4 years on this game. Anyway, I also got some metal and all the other stuff that you'd get on Aberration. It's like 100k. That was so easy. That took what, like 2 minutes? And then someone do a magma saw metal run like right here. But I don't know if they've got heavies or anything covering them. But right there, he's doing it. Does he have heavies? If he does, then I can't do nothing. But if he don't, might try. Whilst I'm continuing Aberration, let me tell you about Cryptic ARK. Cryptic ARK is a no-wipe server, meaning all your progress will be saved. It's got an amazing community and is very easy to build up. They're a 10x server with 6-man tribes, and they've got loads of stats and features you guys will love and enjoy. So what are you waiting for? Make sure you go join their Discord, top link in the description, and I'll see you guys over there. There we go. Put this in here, cement him. There we go, and then we can get a cliff plat. We should, there we go, get a cliff plat, and then we need to craft some heavy turrets. However, that one could be a problem because we don't have electronics. I think we have got like combined of like 200 electronics, which is not good at all. Let me see how many electronics we got in here. 280, so that's enough for one heavy turret. That's not great, but for now I just want to get moved into my location, so it could do for now. So I needed to claim a temporary location whilst I was farming everything for the skiff and getting levels. So I decided to claim my good old lava spot. This is just such a hard raid even when you've got like 3 heavy turrets. So let's place the cliff plat down and start building a tiny base. Let me check. I don't know if I should move it over a little bit. Oh, I don't know, I'll leave it there for now, innit? It don't really matter too much. As long as we get a few turrets on this thing, it's not gonna get raided too easily, I doubt. Right, so get that placed. So whilst my metal was smelting up, I decided to give my center a little bit of a scout and see what bases were around. Little did I know this would turn into the biggest dub possible. So yeah, let's see how this plays out. And you're probably thinking, you just died to some turrets, how is that a dub? Well, now I know where pretty juicy base is, and I can actually LOS this whole entire base, as you're going to see in a future clip. Where is he? If it landed up on a cliff, or like somewhere. I don't think it's been yoinked. But let's go. Still hasn't. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Saying that, it'd be extremely easy to just go underneath this. Rock it up. I can't even see where the base. I didn't want to do it this way. Literally just go like this. Boom. Oh, I've only got one grapple left. One turret gone. But no joke, I can do this. So I went back and grabbed some more C4 and grapples, and I was determined to do this raid now because they had heavy turrets and it looked kind of juicy. So let's see if we can actually raid it and get some loot. I'm really hoping this is the only line of defense. If it is, it's actually going to be so good. There we go. Everything is down inside too. There's literally a guy here. Oh my god. As you can probably tell, I was panicking and just spam LBing, otherwise I wouldn't have got no loot, but I will show you guys the loot after, if we get out alive that is. Oh my god. It's time to go. Don't want to go, but... Oh, my door's going. Two sets. Oh. Bro, someone's
Bro, you were going crazy.
Yeah, someone's at my door. I had to answer.
I killed him. I killed the guy.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm literally out of breath. Oh my god. I'm getting this metal and then getting out. There's a lot of metal in it. Oh my. Oh my god. This is crazy. Actually crazy. Actually, it's crazy, bro. There's someone in here. Oh, you know what? I'm leaving that. I'm leaving that. Look how much loot I've just got. Oh my, legs blueprint. Oh my god, nice. 19 heavies! 19 heavies! Bro. Safe to say that raid was fat, and I'm so glad I did do that raid. It was so worth it. I can beef up my base, especially with them 19 heavy turrets that we got, and we got a legs blueprint and chest blueprint, which is even better. Anyway, you're probably wondering why I'm over an aberration, and that is to do Alpha Rockwell. Obviously, you can't really do this boss fight solo, so I had to team up with another tribe for this one, but it's vital we do get this Alpha Rockwell complete because we need to get level 120 for the Skiff engram. Right, we have got Alpha Rockwell and the stuff that we need right now. I now need to get level 120 to get that hover skiff. And then once we got it, we can get our base going. Obviously, we've got to start a base, and it's kind of thick at the moment. We need to do Alpha Center boss, and then also get level 120. So the way I'm going to get level 120 is go over to Extinction with a 2x and a 4x, and then just craft, no joke, about 100 spray paints. I know it's going to be very costly, but level 120 is really important right now, so I can get that skiff.
Yeah. I can't do anything about that. I'm 14, bro. What am I gonna do? Work for 3 years an hour?
Oh, there's a guy with an exosuit here.
Oh, actually, I worked for 2 weeks
Not good.
in Berlin.
With a fed suit?
Oh yeah, he's got instant punch on.
You got instant punch?
Yeah.
Or you got
cheat.
infinite Ellie?
No, he's got infinite LE.
Yeah, he went do.
So
He'll kill you extremely quickly.
Look,
I hear that. What?
and I can't hit him.
Oh my god, what the? He's speed hacking as well?
No, he's hacking. It's a hack that you can use.
Yeah.
Try
Yeah,
bowler.
my shots. No,
Try
you're
bowler.
not gonna. He's just gonna fly away. Why would I bowl him? My game's like proper laggy though. I don't know what's
See
happening.
this?
Right, because some hacker just destroyed my fabricator. I had to craft RG saddles for the rest of it, which it was literally like 4 RG saddles anyway. I'm sure I just had a cryo go off. I might be tripping. My game keeps on stuttering a lot, so I think I need to do a driver update. Anyway, 120. There it is. Oh my. There we go. He's I don't know what he was planning on doing there, but fair enough. Oh, I got a bit of LE dust in that. Nice. Right, 120. There we go. And we got Skiff. That's what we need. That is what we need. Now I need to do center boss fight. But before I do that, I decided to come over to Gen 2 to get some May Wings and some PTs, as I literally didn't have any flyers at this point and I sort of needed some.
You want at least 3.2k. 3.2k.
So once I got all the stuff, I needed to do hard center boss fight, mainly for the LE, as I needed to get the LE for a replicator and Skiff.
Yeah. Oh, that's free.
So I went straight to the obelisk with the element and all the resources and crafted myself a replicator. It was nearly time to get my Skiff up. For some reason my mic audio cut off in the video, but I can just talk over it. So now I can craft a Skiff, and I've never really built on a Skiff or flew a Skiff. So my experience is pretty terrible and I really don't want to crash this and it will fall in the lava or something. But I do need to do a little Skiff build, so I'm going to build it and then come back to you guys. So I had finally done a Skiff build and this is how it was looking. Honestly, you can actually fit quite a lot on a Skiff. I got a replicator on here, loads of smithies for storage, a cryo fridge, a refrigerator, all of that good stuff. And this is going to be my home for the wipe. Now obviously I'm going to have this little outpost in the lava to breed some tames. Obviously I need to breed some tames to do some raids and PvP, but apart from that everything's going to be stored on this Skiff. I'm going to actually have to whistle a PT like onto the Skiff because there's actually weight limit on a Skiff on this server. But that's all good, that shouldn't be too much of a problem. So the next part was actually finding a spot where I was going to keep my Skiff and hopefully it won't get found here. I've just literally put it in the middle of the ocean. Basically what happens here is when the LE does run out of the Skiff, which LE drain on the Skiff's kind of fast, it actually just floats above the water and keeps on bouncing on the water. So the Skiff does not actually get destroyed, which is good, because I really didn't want that thing getting destroyed anytime soon because it's quite expensive and I've also got a replicator in there. But yeah, that's all good. Hopefully no one finds the Skiff because it's going to have all my loot in. Also tested a few things out for when I logged off. I didn't know what would happen to my body, or if I would die or the Skiff would like break, because you know it's ARK and some stuff like that does happen sometimes. But I was safe and not much really did happen. So I had full tech suit unlocked now, so I was just rolling around with an exosuit, but I actually came out to get a dowhead. I needed a dowhead because I wanted to farm a lot of LE dust, which I thought a dowhead would get a lot in extinction, but I guess you'll see in the next clip it really didn't get too much.
Elevate on extinction. He said what? 90 lightning light.
So yeah, as you saw there, it really wasn't getting much LE at all, and it weren't really worth it me sitting over here for loads of time smacking a lamppost for that amount of LE dust. So I just called it a day and was about to transfer off and ran into some PvP. And just like that, the guy died. Obviously, he didn't really have much on him, so I don't know why he was trying to PvP. But you know, it is what it is. Because you know what, I was on that grind. I decided to do another boss fight for another 400 element, which I needed to get the outpost pretty secure, because I needed to add some tech turrets and obviously shards to it. So yeah. Oh, and guess what? Because the last boss fight was so easy, I just decided to do another one so I can get another 400 element, and that equals 800 element, which is kind of huge, especially on center. If it was on like Gen 1 it would be a different story, but center having that amount is actually very good. And the grinding did not stop there. I came over to aberration obviously for one thing, and that was metal. I needed to get enough to fill up a couple of forges to have metal constantly smelting, and I got a lot of metal. So on that note, sadly that is going to be the end of today's video. I really do hope you enjoyed the video. Obviously we got the skiff up and we got an outpost base and a couple of raids and PvP, just an action packed video really. If you have made this far into the video, please put G1 in the comments and know you have made this far, which honestly means more than anything. Anyway guys, have an amazing rest of the day or night wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you guys in the next video.